III, artist, founder, president of the ONYXCON Foundation. Shout out to my monetization nation, because that was the next thing to say, because it rhymed with what I just said. We're going to keep your minds fed. I'm on the flow. Just to let you know, as I come through the door, Oh man, what's happening with y'all? What's good with you? I was just live a minute ago and I decided, I got more to say. I got more to say to my people. I got to talk to my people, man. I got to talk to my people. Only the real ones, when I say my people, I really am only talking to the people who respect what I do, who might even be new here, but just love. You see that universe blessing? You see that raw energy shining on me, right? You saw them beams of light. You saw that, right? You saw that, right? Okay. All right. Just so you understand. It's like that. Universe blessed. It's like that. Just like that. Yeah, you see all these boxes behind me. You know what it is. It's courier life, man. We out here. It ain't the whole life. It's just a piece of the journey. It's what we got to do to get to it. It's what we got to do until y'all monetize this thing, and I ain't got to worry about this no more. I love to mention it the more and more, because I'm knowing when I finally monetize this channel, man, when I tell y'all, we are going to partay. Do you understand me? We're going to take a trip. We're gonna do some backflips, or I'll have somebody do backflips for me, because I can't do them. But you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm in a pool. I can swim now. And I know how to flip in a pool. I can do it in a pool. Yeah, I can do it all day in a pool, but that's it. That's it. But anyway, yeah, man, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to turn the funk up. Let me show y'all one of my favorite sculptures out here. Look at this thing. You see this big shape coming up? I always thought that was so cool. When I was a kid, I loved it. I still love it. It's just unique. I am Fulton Industrial. It's so simple, but it's so unique. And it's big, so it's noticeable. Yeah. Yeah. Fulton Industrial Boulevard. ATL, cruising in the ATL. We're cruising in the ATL. We're cruising in the ATL. Break! Did you say break? If you ain't say break, you ain't no Outcast fan. You ain't know what I was talking about. Come on, man. Come on. It's my joint. It's my joint. For real talk. Not the kind you smoke, the kind you listen to, okay? Because I don't do the other. If you do, that's your business. It ain't got nothing to do with me. We do it for the cultures. Plural. Like I say, stay in your lane. You do what you do, I do what I do. Where we intersect, we intersect. Where we don't, we won't. Feel me? ONYXCON, respect first, then power, then money. Thank you for the thumbs up. I knew if I kept talking the real talk, some of my real was going to show up. If I keep talking that real talk, a real one gonna show up. My real monetization nation, my real ONYXCON fan club, my real people, my real saluters, the people who part of the 2,550, about to be 2,600. Damn it, we're gonna go ahead and claim it, because we run them numbers just like that. Every week we get closer. Every live we get closer. Every post we get closer. Closer and closer, y'all. Deeper and deeper, you know what I'm saying? Deeper and deeper, yeah. We're getting to it, y'all, we're getting to it. With the ride along, doing a wheeler ride right now. I am Joseph R. Wheeler III, if you just joined. I'll flip the camera in a minute, but right now, just, roll with me, ride with me. It's a wheeler ride, you feel me? Yeah. Shout out to them Seahawks. And if you still yelling Patriot, what's wrong with you? Check yourself. Check yourself if you still talking about some Patriots. Patriot who? Patriot what? Seahawks bombing on them. Like what? Oh my gosh. What a game, what a game, what a game. What a game, what a game, what a game. And for the first time in years, I can genuinely say, even though there's always a game behind the game, that's why I'm not a diehard couch potatoes sitting around watching. I just, nah. I check some highlights, wait for the Super Bowl, might watch one or two of the games that come up with the, playoffs and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm all about just waiting for the Super Bowl anyway, you know what I mean? And checking highlights all season. What's up? Somebody saying hi, I see you, what's good, how you doing? Whoa, what is going on with these no driving ass people? Ha! Almighty. See, that is right. What just happened right there is why when y'all be like, hello, hey, I said hi, guess what? I'm driving. This is a different type of live. I know y'all done got spoiled by the folk who be talking to y'all all through the live and all that stuff. This ain't, I'm not I show speed. I'm not him. I'm not that guy. I'm way older and we do things different here. This is different. This is ONYXCON. We're not doing what everybody else do just because that's the trend. Like, oh, you jump on live, you got 15 things going on at the same time, you're juggling it all, you're talking to everybody, and you're driving, and you're cutting your toenails, and you're talking to your friends on the other side of the country on another phone, and you're playing a video game all at the same damn time. No, we're not doing none of that at the same time. We don't do that here, okay? So just, yeah, okay? This uncle energy over here, respect it. Silver fox all day, you understand? So for my one who was saying hi, I don't know if you're still there, but let them know where you're from, where you're at. You must be a subscriber, so I appreciate you because I only let my subscribers chat. So you must be part of the monetization nation. I appreciate that. But tell them, what country you representing, what city, what state. Give me the age range. You're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, how old, and your gender, all right? That's how we do it. I always ask anybody who want to chat, I want to know who I'm talking to. I don't just start talking. And tell you right now, if you got anything else you want to chat to me about, I'm not going to answer you until you answer those questions. Why? Because I don't know who you are, what you are, and it's weird, okay? And I don't want it to be weird. I want it to be cool. Even if you're lying, that's your lie. All I can go is you told the world that you were 50 years old, that you were a woman, and that you live in Kansas or something. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you said that, that's what you said. That's all we can all go off of, right? But I'm not going to talk to you unless I know who the hell I'm talking to, okay? Kinda, sorta, something. I need something. Yeah, we're gonna bring it back to some normalcy. Y'all done got too used to them lives with 500,000 folk talking all at the same damn time. How the hell you have a conversation? That's not a conversation, that's chaos. But y'all like it like that. Some of y'all love that shit. When I watched our show Speed in Africa, I had to stop looking at, when he would put the chat up, I couldn't even look at that side of the screen. I'd be like, man, this giving me a headache. I can't look at that shit. I cannot look at that. It's crazy. When I'm playing video games, like I play like Rivals, Marvel Rivals, I can't stand, there's that button, I forget which one of the buttons it is, but when you tap it by mistake while you're playing, and it shows the chat going on, and I'm like, what? Who is talking with this many explosions, superheroes flying everywhere, supervillains flying everywhere, folk exploding stuff, I like the game, don't get me wrong, but it's hard enough just to focus on where am I? And I love to watch honest people play because they'll say stuff like that. They'll be like, they'll get hit and have to respawn and they'll be like, I don't even know where I was. Exactly. Be honest. Come on. Can't stand them gamers be acting like they always know where they at on the screen with that much shit going on. There's no way. It's impossible. It's impossible. You kind of know what you're doing, but once there's enough exploding stuff going on, you don't know what's happening. Yep, and yep. And by the way, I do know I've learned recently too that sometimes with chat, because when you're riding, the phone is trying to constantly ping to the next tower. So you could have answered my questions and I just won't even see it till never. Because like one of my homies that I actually know was talking in one of my lives just the other day, and I asked him all these questions. He answered every one of my questions. He screenshot it and he sent it to me later on Instagram. He said, bro, I was talking to you the whole time. I said, what? I said, dude, the ping wasn't working. I couldn't see none of that. Like literally it never appeared. Never. He was like, wow, but we laughed about it, But no, seriously, like the way this technology works, unless right now I'm connected to, you see those towers right there? There's a tower coming up. Like, maybe that might make it come in, maybe. But I don't bet on it, because, you know. Then the other thing is some of the towers only are partial to some companies, but not others, and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it gets real silly with your signal. And you're lucky if you can just, I'll just be happy that it'll stay on. That's all I can say. As long as it stays on, I can talk, whatever, it's all good. But yo, back to the Super Bowl, what I was saying. I really enjoyed it for the halftime. That was the highlight. Everybody's saying it. Everybody who got, you know, any taste of music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just laughing at all the ones that were still mad, because I see all the news reports. These folk were talking their different stuff about it. Some people hated it and all this. Who cares? No one cares. Oh my gosh. It's pretty sad, pretty sad. It must be really miserable to just live your whole life in bigotry and hate and stupid. Like, how do you live like that? How do you exist like that? That's so limiting. You can't really be comfortable around anybody or anything new and different and exciting. Because, like, I think to myself, with people who are mad about Bad Bunny, like, how could you ever travel? Like, really, seriously, how could you ever travel? Like, there's no way in hell, if you open up your mouth to say the stupid stuff I done heard people saying about, you know, the ones who are mad. Like, try doing that when you're on vacation somewhere else in another country with other languages and stuff. It's so silly to be like that. There's nothing becoming about being a bigot and being all racist and hateful and stupid. It's the dumbest shit ever. You are the limited. You are so limited. You are so freaking limited to be like that. It's pathetic. You know? But it's sad to see how many of them peeking their heads out because they think they got a champion of their nonsense running a regime that's running a country into the ground. But more and more every day, folks saying, guess what? You're not gonna win. We are not gonna win, man. There's nothing about this that's gonna come through. It's handpick certain groups of people and, you know, take them out, wipe them out, whatever. Man, no, hell. To be involved with each other to keep the ball rolling. And they've made when they say global economy, that's just, you cannot act like this is the world before World War II. It don't work like that. You can't send out propaganda and fool everybody. Yeah, you'll fool the dumbest of the dumb that didn't ever pay attention in life, never cared about school, and never paid attention to facts, or never went past lies and wanted to know the truth. You always fool them. They live for stupidity. But there's too many other people that want the best out of life, and they not gonna be fooled. They not gonna go for it. Look at Atlanta. Look at ATL, my beautiful city. You know, too many people on this globe that know better and that will not be fooled by some even lesser known Latin cultures and countries in this region. For places, other places in the world, there were some African flags out there, African countries. There were some places from Asia. He represented for real, man. He was like, the world loves me and I love you back. If you with me, let's rock. I said, hell fucking, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, man, that's the way right there. That is the way. You know, find your tribes all over the world. Leave all these ignorant ass folk, man. If we could just get all these ignorant folk, you know, like I saw, it's so stupid and ignorant, y'all. Did y'all hear? There was somebody, there's so many people I don't even follow. You know, stuff pops up because of who else you follow, right? Your algorithm, you train it to what you might be interested in. So there was a lady who was breaking down that for this other side bull crap that happened with Kid Rock. And Kid Rock is a blatant racist piece of shit. You know, he outright is supporting all of that nonsense with the regime that's all racist and crazy. But do you know that for them to always be talking about the pedos and all that thing, and trying to hide the Epstein files constantly, even with them legally saying they have to reveal this stuff, right? Somebody analyzed, oh, I know who it was. Here we go. Let me get a proper shout out. It was Don Lemon. It was Don Lemon who they tried to arrest, and the judge threw it out like, are you out of your mind? There's no case here. Let that man go, okay? But Don Lemon, who is a major political theorist, journalist, news, etc., right? He's the lyrics, actual. This is something you can look up. It's an actual has out. It's a published song where this fool literally lyrics. He wants underage girls. This is what the fool says in the lyrics. And he says, to make it worse, like if you didn't hear me, the chorus is like, yeah, we want them, or we want them all, or something like that. I said, oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? It's not even like, man, it's not even innuendo, y'all. It's like straight up, this fool says this in the song. I promise you, it's out there. It ain't, all you got, you know how, yeah, you all know how GPS, how AI, everything is, but even GPS is AI. I'm looking at my GPS on mine, just said that, but we all know how this AI works, right? So all you gotta do is just look up, be like, is there a written lyric that Kid Rock pretty much said he's a pedophile? Yes, it exists. Yes, it's an actual lyric in one of his songs. And they played the song too, like him in a concert saying it. I said, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But there's fools who literally turned off the Super Bowl to go watch that? Wow. Wow, and wow. Absolutely amazing. The levels of insanity that are in this world with some people. So I have a lady who's really funny, great big I've ever known from Puerto Rico, you know, big energy and everything. I love Puerto Ricans. All Puerto Ricans ever been in my life are real cool people. And I even dated support I'll just say it like that. But yeah, she was phenomenal. Yeah, inside and out. What an amazing woman. But anyway, this lady I know who's older, I'm gonna try and see if she got time. I want to see if she could analyze the halftime and give me the translations of things I don't know, because I don't know Spanish like that. You know, I know words, I play around, I dabble, but I need a serious one-on-one class, not an app, because I do the little Duolingo, and Duolingo's it's as cute as it looks. It's cute, you know what I mean? It give you some words, but every time I go in there, I'm still talking about manzanas. I'm still talking about manzanas. It's like you gotta train. Like, how many times am I gonna tell you I already know how to say that? Like, oh gosh. Oh my gosh, comer. Bear, they have an older Indian man, a girl who's kind of girl with like she's the one, I don't like her. She get on my nerves because she don't get happy about nothing. You get to have the best sentence structure, the best pronunciation, everything, and she just act like she's always never impressed. I mean, it's a character, it's funny, it fits what she's supposed to be. Oh man, but I like the form of Duolingo. I think whoever created it, they were brilliant in the concept. I think it's very smart to do it for all ages, but it's kind of like taking you back to something like Sesame Street, you know, which is awesome. Forever and a day. Sesame Street is cool as hell. But, you know, need after you've done it for fell apart, didn't come back to it for a month and get mad at you, start doing the little angry eye messages like, why ain't you checked in? Duolingo be like a girlfriend or something that you want to break up with, but you kind of like, but you just like, You don't know how to tell her that it's over, and she should know because you're not around, but okay. I was trying to say my signal was trying to come back. I think it's back now. Man, if you don't chill the hell out, fools be trying to act like they tough honking. Atlanta shit. I know you from somewhere else. That's some other folks shit. Honking is the last resort, because then you're going to have to pull up at this light. Y'all better stop playing. Goofy ass. Anyway, that's really cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Foxy Swan. Yeah. Real cool mural over there. Yep. Out here though today, it's a trip. It's like 60 degrees. It's like all of a sudden, I mean, I'm talking about yesterday it was getting, today it's crazy warm. Like, if I had time, I might still do it. I might have to on the belt line today. It's beautiful out here. This one right here, this one of them days you hit the belt line and it be popping. It don't take but a little bit of to start shedding a couple of layers and trying to show off their gains.